Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's go up to them heavyweights. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny what's going down right now because now we got all our fights signed. We got the semifinals going between Lewis, the Real King Kong, Ortiz, Deontay Wilder. That's one on the 3rd of March. Then you go up to the 31st of March, and you got Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua. Man, and they going on, words are going back and forth from both of these fights. You know, Deontay said, man, it's going to be my guinea pig. I'm about to knock him out, show people what I'm the best. Lewis King Kong Ortiz is like, well, bring it, you know. Lewis has said he's training double as hard to make sure. So that's something going down. Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, they going at it. Joseph Parker done got under Anthony Joshua's skin. We was talking about it, you know. And Anthony Joshua called him the king of pies. And he returned fire. Said, well, you the king of steroids. What about that? You know. And it's funny, you know, but, he's backed off of it now because even his boy Dave Higgins, his promoter, told him, you know, back off of that. You don't want to go there, right? So he's not going to go there anymore. But like I said, he wasn't accusing him anyway. But like when you Anthony Joshua, you know, I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua's not doping because it would be dumb to do so because you obviously look like you're doping. You know, it's the same thing I was saying about Shannon Briggs. Man, you're going to be over 40-something, running around talking about, you know, let's go champ with all that energy all the time and the muscles and stuff. You shouldn't be dope because that's what everybody's thinking. That would be just, you know, ludicrous. That's so ludicrous. Ludicrous would say that was ludicrous. You know, you look dope, so let's hope that you're not. You know, that's what I'm thinking. You know, so, but then again, Shannon Briggs was dope. So, you know, things happen like that. But Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, I like to say they're going back and forth. You know, it's about the chin issues, and we don't have chin issues here, is what Joseph Parker is saying. You know, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. These fights are going to be hyped, and it should be. These are the heavyweights, guys. This is what the best we got to offer right now. I know we're into disparaging heavyweights, right? Calling all of them bums. And you know, it's starting right now. Just like that. I told you what you're going to be seeing about Luis Ortiz now that the fight's signed. He will not be good anymore. He will be an old 39-year-old guy who hasn't looked good in his last fights. He's going to be a whole lot of things. One thing he's not going to be is good. But make sure you know this. He's undefeated. He's Cuban. And he's ranked. So send some better ones, right? I think these are the top 4 guys so far. So let's let them fight each other and let's have a good time. Now, let me tell you something else while we're disparaging people. When, you know, people do what they're going to do. You know, it could be a promotion company. It could be a television station or whatever, right? They're going to have an agenda. A YouTuber, you know, coming on saying, hey, you know, don't say that they hate somebody, but just can't do nothing positive about people. Just everything is negative all the time. I guess that's sensationalism and the clicks and views or whatever that is y'all be worrying about nowadays. Well, the thing is, look at the odds. Forget all those opinions. Look at odds because that's what them people do. You know, odds makers, bookies and whatever. It's about money, right? So they not got time to be worried about how this person look, where they from, and how they fight, and how they throw punches and whatever. It's about if they gonna win or lose, all right? And that's what they betting their money on. So let me just make sure you know this: the odds for Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder is 3-1 in Deontay's favor, right? So that means they feel that fight's gonna be fairly close, right? So that means Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz can't be that bad. Give you another example of why. Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua is 8-1. 7-1 in some places, 8-1 in most places all over the world right now. 8-1. That means Joshua's supposed to smash this guy. That's what they think. But they don't think the same thing about Deontay Wilder and Lewis King Kong Ortiz. 1-3. 3-1 odds. And 8-1 odds in the other one. Now, them 8-1 odds in Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua, I don't even bet. And I'm betting. Okay? Let me just make just for principle. Really? 8-1? Good. Whatever. I mean, great that people would think that. I wonder what the odds were with David Price and Tony Thompson. Probably similar. No. 8-1. But good. I mean, whatever. It's just like that means that Joshua's going to come out here and smash this guy. Good. That would mean that Deontay Wilder's going to have some trouble with Lewis the Real King Ortiz, but he's going to probably come out on top. Now, after that, the odds for that Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight. Let's see what those will be, because that's going to be probably 50-50. Then you're going to see what people are talking. Hey, he's not that good. He's not that good. Them odds going to be about 50-50 when they fight, if they do fight. Which brings me to my other point. Parker and Ortiz, those guys are being underestimated with these odds and whatever else. They're being underestimated. People are talking about the fight we want to see is, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, right? Well, I kind of agree, to the most part, 75%. I think, I would like to see Deontay Wilder go on and prove some of these people wrong. They still got the nerve to not even acknowledge what he's accomplished up until now. Or, the same thing, though, applies for Joseph Parker. The same thing, though, applies for Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. The same thing, though, applies to a lesser extent to Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua is the one who's being hyped the most. So I wouldn't say that. So I'm just saying is none of these guys should be underestimated. But Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz and Joseph Parker, undefeated, never lost before, just going to come lay down because these guys are named Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. That's not happening. And this narrative that I hear, Joseph Parker is maybe coming for a payday. Well, first of all, pay me for fighting one of the best guys on the planet right now. Yeah, you're supposed to be coming for a payday. But I don't think a guy who fights Takam, Dimitrenko, whoever, Andy Ruiz, Tyson Fury, Huey Fury, and a couple of other guys in a short period of time is coming in here going to lay down for somebody. Never lost himself and is a champion. Some people that never lost, like the guy from Switzerland, Gregor, or whatever his name was, Arthur Gregor, what his name, the guy who fought David Haye, he was undefeated too, but he hadn't fought anybody of note. Not saying it's anybody's or nobody's, because everybody has a backstory, but anyone of note, right? That's different with the people that Joseph Parker's been fighting. All right, and this is an undefeated champion. I don't think he's coming here to lay down or anything, and I don't think that he fears Anthony Joshua at all. I think he really truly believes he's robotic. So, we're going to see, but 8-to-1 odds, well, go ahead and disrespect the guy. But cool, that's what it is. Same thing with Ortiz, right? That's a closer thing. They think he's going to be close to Deontay Wilder, and they should think that, because he's undefeated in Cuban. People find a way to win. Right? It's the people out there who's not fighting who will disparage every win they have and tell you that the people they were fighting were bums, nobodies, and they continue to have to prove something to people that don't even do what they do. So from a boxer's perspective, you have to be like, whatever, right? With a long ever on that, you know what I mean? Whatever. Handle your business. Undefeated Cuban is dangerous. I've said it many times, and he was dangerous a couple of months ago when nobody thought he was going to get, somebody was going to fight him. But now that he's signed, he's all of a sudden not dangerous. That's why I'm glad that these odds are out, because the odds say yes, regardless of what anyone is saying. That's not 8-to-1, is it? It's 3-to-1, right? Which means they think it's going to be a fairly close fight. Probably would have. Now I would agree. It probably would have been 2-to-1. Right? Maybe a year and a half ago. But 3-to-1 is still not 8-to-1. You know what I mean? But I think both of these fights are going to be close. And I wouldn't care. Like I said, I would like Deontay Wilder to do well here. But if Joseph Parker comes out of this, beating everybody, Louis Real King Kong Ortiz came out of this, beating everybody, then you would have seen somebody do something awesome. It doesn't matter who comes out of this. Anthony Joshua comes out of this. I know a lot of people seeing it from that perspective. Whoa, he comes out of this, beats Joseph Parker, then Deontay Wilder, all-time great. Deontay Wilder beats Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, and the winner of Anthony Joshua, your boy, all-time great. Same thing goes for Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. That goes for all 4 of these guys, not just your guy or my guy, which I don't really have guys. You know what I'm saying? I like sport, period, right? And I'm going to be objective enough to find something good about all of these cats, because they're still undefeated, which is too many of them in the heavyweight division right now. About 4 undefeated guys. Are you kidding me? Let's make 1 or 2 of them. That's all you need. You don't need 4 or 5 of them. But all of them bring something to the table. All of them. bring something to the table. They have arguments to being the best on the planet. But now we have an opportunity to prove it, and I'm glad that they're down with the program. So let us get down with the program. You know what I mean? And like I say, let me sum this up by saying this. Forget what people are saying. Check the odds. That's where the truth lies. Domo Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.